to Consultant's Corner. I'm Rebecca Brizi. This is my corner. I am a consultant with a nifty driving trick. Next time you're driving and everybody else is driving around you and getting on your nerves, focus on changing their behaviors. So in your mind, instead of thinking about what you need to do and should you signal and when should you change lanes, make the other people do the things that you want them to do to make it smooth driving for you. So to the guy over here who wants to cut in, make him put on his change lane signal. To the person over here who's speeding by, make them slow down. Focus on all of these things that are entirely outside of your control. Wait a minute. If while you were driving, you spent all of your energy on trying to change other people's behaviors, you would have none left for managing how you are driving your car, which is really your primary responsibility anytime that you are, in fact, driving your car. Because the only things you can control when you're driving your car, or really in any situation, are the things that you can actually control. And that's why you always hear people say, focus on what you can control, because everything else you can't change. What you do and what you can control, you can change. And so that's how you navigate situations. That's how you solve problems. That is how you run your business. So what does it mean in practice? It's quite simple, really. The things that you cannot control, what other people do, even when they do stupid things, you can't control that. They choose to do those things, you've got to just let them do it. What other people say, it might be wrong, it might be untrue, but if that's what they're saying, that's what they're saying. The things that happen around you, much like other people driving their cars, you can't control what they're doing in their cars and the decisions that they are making in their cars. The same is true in every part of your life and in your business. What people outside of your business do, you cannot control. What your employees do, you also cannot control. Of course, you can influence it and you can make decisions as to whether they continue to be your employees or not, but you can't actually control it. And what your clients do, well, you can't control that. Things that happen out there in the environment, external factors, you can't control those. What people want, what people fear, you can't control any of that either. That is entirely up to the individuals. And yet, it will influence their buying decisions. So all of those things are not worth your focus. Doesn't mean that they're not worth your attention. You have to be aware of those things. But when you decide how to handle a situation, the only thing that matters is what you can control. It does you no good to try to handle a situation by changing things that you cannot control. So what can you control? The things that you do, actions that you take, those are entirely within your control. What you say, that also you can control. If you say a thing and somebody else claims to repeat it, but they say a different thing, you can't control that, what they have said, but you can control what you say. So you can rest assured that you said the correct thing. Focus on what you say, not what other people say. The things that you make happen, how you react to those external factors, or any proactive movements you make, the way that you influence your business and your environment, that you can control. How you make people feel. Now, you cannot control their reactions to you, but you can control how you behave and the effort you make to make them feel a certain way. And the thing is that once you focus on what you can control, what you can do, what you can say, what you make happen, and how you treat other people, end up influencing a lot of the things that you can't control too. Not all of it, which is why we need to remember to focus on what we can control, but more than you'd imagine. Don't be driving your car with all of your attention outside of your car. That is dangerous for you and everybody else on the road, and the same goes in your business. Run your business by working on the things that you can control. That's where you have influence. That's where you have impact. Look back over the last few weeks at a situation of frustration and make the list out of what did you control in that situation and what didn't you, and use that to learn for next time and learn to focus on what you can control. And you can control coming back here next week to see our next video. I'll see you then, and in the meantime, stay curious. Bye now.